So as I guess what is it? I say Q, like on the movies and TV shows where the news producer be like Q camera one or cue the video footage of the senator or whatever. Anyway, I just be trying to be prepared so I don't be having to type and all this while I get there be talking. And the helicopter been flying, but like I said, the cops been shot. I think, yeah, I guess it would be that way. I don't know, but uh, at this point, it's still going on. I think, but all right. So as I pull up this phone, this is in. As soon as I open up, damn, they ghetto. They just walk. There's the girls that be across the street talking shit. They was walking up the street. You can't see them, but I can through the slats. When you hear them yelling at the kids or whatever, talking loud because they told them I'm out here, the handlers. Yeah, handlers. That's the word. I keep forgetting. I don't talk about it. But anyway, so there was. This is in there. All right. And the reason I was just talking about, again, that's another thing I was just talking about. This says 6 days ago. But if the situation over, why is he flying? Unless the dude, I think they said the dude is barricaded in the house or something like that. But why is he flying? But just in case he can't run out, I'm pretty sure it's surrounded. How the hell he gonna? What is? Why is this? There has to be it. If the helicopter is just circling. All right, so and I watched it while I was sitting waiting at the pickup for my order. I watched a little bit more. Supposedly it was the U.S. Marshals and the cops were there. Obviously a little bit of backup, but he just basically opened fire. You know, and like I said, this could be another thing that they planned. The Democrats. Why? Because if he hit, they didn't say how many right now because they don't know yet. The news, because they still just doing live streams. Then obviously he had some kind of rifle, automatic rifle, or semi-automatic rather, and oh, this is the need. No, this is the need. If he was locked up already, because he probably got released for nothing, why you would have locked us up for making videos about y'all, but you gonna release him. Yeah, you would have locked us up. You try to lock us up for making videos about Democrats letting criminals like that go, but you let him go, but y'all don't care. It's almost like the cops who got shot don't care. They're so brainwashed. You ever seen a cult movie where they just willingly walk into whatever it is that's killing them or drink the Kool-Aid? There's literally, yeah. So they don't care. This is for the greater demonic evil, not the greater good, but this is for the greater evil. I gladly sacrifice myself to the devil. That's what I think they think. But I don't know. Seriously though, they went and I guess serve a warrant, and he's like, I ain't going back to jail. Remember, I've been saying that. That's how you supposed to go out. You ain't going back. Fuck that. Fuck all that Black Lives Matter shit. Oh, you gonna kill me? Oh, start whining and crying, but you supposed to be some kind of straight up gangster. You on the ground crying. You gonna kill me? Y'all gonna kill me? Black Lives? No, nigga. If y'all straight up killers, you got weapons and shit. That's how you supposed to go out. Win, lose, or draw. Goddamn, just we don't want this to happen next to us or anything, but that's my point is, bottom line, it is what it is. That's why I said remember I kept saying that's how Black Lives Matter. They only promoted soft ass bitch ass niggas who would do some shit and start whining and crying, and then the lesbian females, the leaders, would get up a protest because they hurt them or killed them, and and the regular females would go along. The hoes is always hoes. You watch the protest, There's always, some big buttholes running around. Black lives matter, because they've been, been getting fucked out. But sane women didn't pay that, wasn't going for that shit. So I guess this nigga said, not today, goddamn. But he ain't going back. But that's what I'm talking about. If you ain't going back, that's how you gotta do it. Like I said, you got a couple of seconds to decide what you gonna do. You either gonna just give up. All right, like I know a lot of niggas just gave up, just give up. Whatever. Every real nigga, you just give up. Do your time. If you did something, you ain't coming back for years, decades, 30, 40 years. You got a choice to make. You know. And then, it's fucked up because you might survive a little bit. That you wake up in the hospital 2 days later and the surgeons then saved your ass. You still going for them 30, 40, but it's gonna be, oh, you got a life sentence already. You facing a life sentence, and you know what you done did. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. Well, I really was finna. I was just finna talk about that, and then as soon as I opened up YouTube on this phone, you see this weird hair dude, nigga. I don't know where KSAT 12, where the hell, whatever the hell that is. Where's that? Texas or something? It don't say. But the point is, this is actually I was just my last video. Well, earlier today, the first one I made, I was talking about whenever was my right before I left. I don't know. Either point was I was talking about that's why like in Alabama, and this is that we didn't live around white folks. There's nothing but niggas. But every neighborhood, this Texas or wherever down south, and like I said, this is 1987. I figured out real. I'm from New York. Shit. That slick New York shit.
An accused car thief was shot during an attempted car burglary. He is facing the heat again. Police say he is now charged with burglary of a vehicle. SAPD says 19-year-old Adrian Bocanegra shot multiple times on February 27th in the 6900 block of Caribou Creek. That's near Wood Lake Parkway. A man says his security system alerted him that things were moving in front of his house. He went outside, says he saw someone inside his truck, then says the suspect appeared to be reaching toward his waistband. The victim tells
And the
police...
funny thing, that's what I said. You can't. What I kept talking about, y'all want to get up in my truck or whatever. And first of all, this is not us just being funny. It is nighttime. This is real life. I laugh when I talk about this shit because it could have been me as a kid. That's why it's funny to me. But so and if you've been in certain situations, period, as an adult or a teenager, you can't tell what somebody doing at night. And so yeah, you're gonna do what that's what I'm saying. It's not, they tried. Remember I told you the Democrats tried to use reverse side, some Jedi mind trick. Oh, you must have been scary or jumpy. No, that's stupidity. Because because it's called hesitating. If you ever had any kind of weapons training, you hesitated and now you're dead. You're not scary. You're not supposed to sit. A cop is trained like that. A soldier for combat. You hesitated. Because in the combat zone, everybody know this and that. Everybody knows certain rules. Everybody know the challenge. Everybody, so you hesitating and somebody's walking towards you, and next thing you know, everybody's dead. Especially, so no, it's not scary or jumpy. That's what I'm saying. It's the only stupid ass niggas would repeat that shit. He must be scary. No, it's like you ain't. That's what with the rest of us, we had no problem with that because we all been through life and never got had a situation like that. And most of us had dealings with cops that never even crossed their mind. Like I said, they never even put their hand on their gun. You know, but so it's like there's nothing to worry about. Because we see what, and Democrats are the ones who wanted the body cams, right? Because remember they thought they was gonna prove that officers were just killing niggas and just for no reason, just hey, pull a nigga over, get out the car, pop, 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 pop. That's literally what they were saying. The cops just pull a nigga over, get out the car, and just light him up. LeBron was saying that dumb shit. They executing us. Ooh, we can't go nowhere. Like nigga, first of all, you shouldn't begin driving like a moron, a retard to get pulled over, especially if you riding dirty. Secondly, if you do, just gotta be cool. Maybe he won't search the car and he'll give you the ticket and let you go. But more than likely, they riding dirty with no license, no insurance, so they fucked. And back then, the reason they got pulled, because they did something stupid. They didn't stop all the way. They this and that. They didn't use the turn. You supposed to drive and this is what other niggas would tell us. Drive like you got some damn common sense, nigga. You gonna get us pulled over. But so anyway, this dude, the owner, exactly what I said. You can't tell it's nighttime. He's sitting there moving around inside your car. You don't know what he doing. I mean, he's stealing something. And oh well, that's the Black Lives Matter. Oh, it's just material, and we're like that ain't even the point. So we're just supposed to hear something going on in our car and just leave it. Oh well, it must be a poor black kid or poor Mexican who need. I got a job, even though my bills, I'm stressed, but I let him just rob whatever he want because he needs it. And these folks really thought people were gonna fall for that. They did think about it. Remember years ago, 4 or 5 years, they was really pushing this shit that you supposed to. It's just material. Let it go. Don't shoot. He's a human being. Well, if he's a human being, he need to be think like a human being. He's not an animal who can't help but a bear or breaking in your car. You don't shoot a bear breaking in your car, but a human being, yeah, you get shot because you know what you're doing. A bear, yeah, he's a bear. He's a an animal. He doesn't know. He's a wild animal. Dumbasses. He's a human being. That's the exact point. He's a human being. He has intelligence. Maybe not intelligence, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. But and the last thing, well, not the last thing, but he got busted up breaking in somebody's car. That's what I'm talking about from both point of views. This, now, well, really since I was probably about 18, probably before that, really 16, I couldn't illegally did it. But by the time I'm 15, I was already on the other side. Like, oh, the nigga breaking in my shit. I ain't even have no car yet. But I'm like, yeah, breaking nobody's shit. Because at that point, you on the drug dealer side, and the nigga breaking in my car, stealing my stereo. I'm gonna light his ass up. This and that, blah 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 blah. So I've been on that side. Like I said, nobody like no crackhead thief breaking in their shit. Your stereo gone, and you wake up, your speakers gone, and your amp, and your radio. So it's been like that. But like it's that video I made, that live stream. I don't know if it's loaded up. What's it called? Not loaded, but called processing. Still processing. I guess the AI is going through making sure I ain't say nothing about certain things.
Corinne Jean Pierre goes on the Today Show to talk about it. I mean, this is the number one. So if you are the White House, this is number one. So she goes.
It must be old, but let me see. The video I was saying is this white girl again got another one. They getting pushed in front of trains and punched out the blue. She's walking. Oh, I got hit. Like I said, most of us you are against it, but that's what I said. At this point, that's why I looked at that video I just showed. I'm gonna show it again. At this point, everybody's safety. If you don't like women getting beat up, you got women in your family. This is ridiculous. You have to say something about these women in New York and Democrat cities, especially these white ones. Like I said, running around here and this and that, but who support that bill? The back then supported BLM and now Biden and shit for some crazy reason.
You guys, I was literally just walking, and a man came up and punched me in the face. Oh my god, it hurts so bad. I can't even talk. Literally, I fell to the ground.
She's right. Whatever. Forget her name. But she probably got, live in Texas and got a gun anyway. Her, the one at the bottom doing the video. She got. I mean, technically, anybody's susceptible to be sucker punched. You know, but uh, it's
God, it
it's
hurts so bad.
still. So this was April 20. This was about 5 days ago, or whatever, 6 days ago. Uh, and I like the ones that keep saying, they still just whatever the bosses, whoever y'all talk about. Y'all are crazy, seriously. And I keep telling you, we're coming. That we're coming for y'all asses. Y'all are fucking retarded. Y'all still, cause think about when Google get taken over, just like Twitter. Y'all records, just like you keep coming on, it's going to be, whatever. So they coming for your stupid asses, and you still.
I can't even talk. Literally, I fell to the ground, and now this giant goose egg is forming, and I'm like, oh my god, it looks so crazy. So I just got punched in the face. Walking home, I was literally like leaving class. I turned the corner, and I was looking.
Oh, these are two different chicks keep getting punched in the face. Different cities, yeah.
And I was looking at my phone and like texting.
And like some people might be like, well, that's the problem. She's situational awareness. Remember I told you they all started talking about like there's some kind of fucking Navy SEAL situation. What the fuck are y'all even do? You should, niggas would say that to me personally. We was at work. You should have situational awareness. What the fuck are you talking about? That's situational awareness. I never even heard that any time working with Rangers. Any type of people when I was in the military. All types of people. Nobody's situational awareness. You're supposed to have a heightened awareness. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What are you, some kind of kung fu master? You're supposed to concentrate, Daniel, son. You're supposed to have yeah, like you got a blindfold on and they're going to shoot an arrow at you. So you have situational awareness. Now, what the fuck are y'all stupid ass Democrats talking about? Situational awareness. It's like yeah, blaming the victim. They're the ones that came up with that phrase, don't blame the victim. Now, yeah, she shouldn't be on her phone walking because she might fall. Really, that's the big thing that should be nowadays. It shouldn't be criminals or getting punched. It should be, you're going to fall in a pothole or anything, or walk into a pole or get hit. But, she got punched in the face. But that's how Democrats pay you back. No good deed goes. It ain't a good deed anyway. What they did was evil, and they know it. That's the thing. There's no way at this point these motherfuckers do not know that what they did, voting for Democrats and supporting all this shit, is evil.
And I was looking down, and I was looking at my phone and like texting, and then out of nowhere, this man just came up and hit me in the face. So to be clear, I don't support punching women.
But anyway, and they still rolling around. Oh, those are probably news helicopters. All right, that's probably it. Let me see. Oh, we never had nothing like this. This is a news report, okay? Because everything else you typed in was goddamn live streams. So they still live streaming. So I guess that's where them news. There might be news helicopters still flying around. Now I'm not. I'm just saying. I'm not saying. But I'm just saying. I was just talking about it Saturday. I was talking about it Friday. Remember I keep saying the police. They keep driving up and down. And like I said, my point is I ain't doing nothing. But I'm not like, oh, what you work. That's another Jedi mind trick. That bootlickers try to say when people say no, this government surveillance. Well, if you don't have nothing to hide, you had nothing to work. No. You should. You still have your freedom, your privacy, all of that. You ain't gotta have nothing to hide. You know, motherfucker might got A1 credit, goddamn straight up Poindexter, ain't never even jaywalked. He still deserve his freedom. He don't need to be getting spied on just in case he's a terrorist. You know, no. Nobody deserves that. Like y'all say, they didn't deserve that. Nobody deserves to be spied on like that. You know, unless you got a warrant, reason, probable cause. Is so they're supporting this demonic ass shit driving by me, and when I be driving, they'll do the cops, the sheriff. Remember I said they was at the car wash. What the hell that got to do with anything? I did a video there last weekend, right, or something like that. So that's about poor people, or that's about them saying I can't wash my car, or have somebody or whatever. That's about other people can't afford to have to pay the $20, or if you want in and out, the $45, or 35 for the inside and out to get their car washed every week. So what is that supposed to mean? Because they're just part of the communist the cult. White, black cops, all of them, Puerto Rican, Asian, whatever cops, they are all part. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them are. And I kept saying, not I ain't say nothing about they go. Like I said, I don't do that. First of all, you can't wish evil on people. Like I said, that's that superstitious nigga shit. Or any religion. There's other religions. Witchcraft. There's a lot of witches in Eastern Europe. Europe. That's where all the fairy tales. Hansel and Gretel. You can't wish, but it's just like I said. I've been said it. It's just like the Black Lives Matter. What we kept explaining. Just like the video I just showed about the girls getting punched. And we're not wishing, we're saying is what do you expect is gonna happen? If you fucking with and now it's like if you're fucking with demons, what do you expect? You can't control them. And really I get this from Hollywood movies. They a lot of them they think they're the demon in every movie. At the beginning they think the demon is cool, their friend. They think it's their granny, their dead granny, but it's a fucking demon. But it's true. You can't control it. You're not gonna be able to. Don't fuck with it. I never say it don't exist. I never thought that in my life that it don't exist. I just thought, like I was told, don't mess with it. Don't hearken to it, as the Bible says. Don't practice it. Don't practice it. Don't learn how to use it. Don't do none of that shit. But so, like I said, I just they do it. Like I said, you're over here. And maybe, like I said, if they are like not maybe they are part of this, they fucking with demonic spirits, and they going to get this dude. Maybe that is why he snapped, and maybe that is why they be snapping, because these motherfuckers got demonic spirits on them, and they see demons coming for them, even though they did some horrendous shit, or who knows what they want was for. I don't know, but the point is they snap instead of just giving up. Cause you sitting in these, not I'm definitely not on the BLM side. All cops. This I just said more than likely. Like I said, the cops in them small towns like in Alabama, not Birmingham. They you never had no problem with them. Never. The little small ass towns, whatever outskirts, just anywhere in Alabama, you riding through from down to Montgomery or down to the Gulf Shores, you had no problems. It's the big cities, Montgomery, Birmingham. Well, the bigger cities compared to the other cities, but let's see what they had to say.
We'll track the price of your flight so you can decide when to book. Jesse, what can you tell us at this hour?
Well, right now we're still waiting for CMPD to speak to us and share any more details that they have. But the main thing they've told us is to make sure to let the public know to keep the area clear. The area near where the investigation is going is active. There is an active shooting investigation going on for your safety, and also to make sure that the ambulance, police cars can move efficiently in the area, you want to make sure to keep the area clear. Now, as I've been here, I've seen several police cars pass by, as well as some ambulances. So, a lot going on over here. I did speak to a father who was parked in this lot as well, and he says he was just trying to get home. He says that he got a phone call from his neighbor and pretty much told him there was a shooting, and as he tried to get closer home, he really couldn't get any closer because of all the road closures and the amount of police officers that are in the area. So we'll hear from that father, and overall he says he's just trying to get his kids, bring them home, and get them out of school because of all of this going on.
On my way home, and then my neighbor called me. He stayed right across the street from me, and he said that he said, "Man, there's some shooting going on. Man, we ain't never had nothing like this. Never. We ain't never had nothing like this. I've been over here 27 years. It's wild, man. I gotta go get my kids from school." And the guy didn't want me to move my vehicle. I said, "Man, can I go get my
I'm
kids?"
not laughing at him per se. It's just the interviews all the time. It's wild, man. It's,
And that was the gentleman that I was speaking to earlier. Again, a lot of the roads are blocked. So if you live in that immediate area, you won't be able to really get close to your home. And really, police is really asking folks to
and
stay
another thing
away.
I say, just like here, the mayor's Democrat, the governor. I voted for Mark Robeson, but we'll see. I made a video that day. It was that 2 months ago, the early election, early voting. But we'll see. Had they learned their lessons, I voted. I'm just saying they keep he's wild, man. But yeah, sure enough though, if I run into him, like tomorrow, it would he I bet he would have nothing to say about it or anything good about but he just be straight up Democrat and he be mad at me, gangsta. Yeah, he's mad at me and frowning and whatever. Ain't nobody mad. It's just it's just funny.
Away from the area. Again, this happened on Galway Drive near Julian as
Says it
someone
in the
parked
Bible,
not far.
God's gonna have you in derision. Look up what that means. Yeah, you go got these folks crazy because they fucking with them demons. He laughing. I told you he laughing at them.
From the intersection of the plaza and Milton Road. So for your safety and also to make sure that the police and ambulance can get through in the area as quickly, as efficiently as possible, they want you to keep this area clear. Now, again, we are waiting for CMPD. Hopefully they'll be able to speak to us within the next hour to give us more details, but we do know that multiple officers have been shot and taken to the hospital. So again, you want to make sure that you stay away from this area to keep a clear space for police and ambulance to get through. I'm here again at the Family Dollar. This is the staging area. Police really asking even media to stay away from the area, just kind of stay in a close location so that we can, get the information directly from them, but also so that we can make sure that we stay safe over here. Now, again, traffic isn't moving too crazy over here, but we know that some major roads are blocked. So if you do live in that immediate area, if you live close to where this investigation is going, you want to make sure to stay away from that area for your safety and so that the police can do their job. Sending it back to you live out on the scene, Jesse Pierre.
Jesse, thank you for that live report. Yeah, we have a lot of people, a lot of families concerned about CMS schools with students being let out around this hour.
If you're thinking of selling your home soon, you don't want to miss out on this. Not only will I buy your
information, medic was also referring to CMPD.
Now they
so
say
we'll
3
wait
officers.
to hopefully hear from them soon.
They got
guys.
more information. U.S.
So important
Marshals.
that we are responsible
One.
journalists first. So thank you for that update, and it's good to hear that.
And it's funny. One just got shot. I ain't even hear it at that gas station. I make a couple of videos. I just and that time they shot. I think they killed him. This was like 8 months ago, right around the corner. Another time they had been looking for him, and they rolled up on him. They had been following him, and he goes to stop at that gas station I go to all the time. And that day, I guess I didn't hear nothing, but I think another one who was, going out. Like you said, you go out like a G, go out like a straight G. It is what it is, see y'all black. You said I ain't say nothing like that. I said you got to make that choice. That's what I'm talking about. That's what God love. You can't be in the middle. BLM is in the middle, riding the fence. You got to be hot or cold. You all the way in or all the way out like the rest of us. We all the way out. You can't be on the fence. You got a good job, but you support the criminals because they're poor. It's not their fault. That's demonic shit. You're the one that's confused. You either all the way in, you lukewarm. That's what the Bible says. You lukewarm. Be a little, because like I said, that's why I figured it out. Because most of them are hoes, right? Females, even the ones that claim to be lesbian. No, they just dick whipped, and they think the best sex is. I never had no complaints that it's that gangster sex. That's to us, you see nobody's mad. All we care is like y'all tried to use this to take over and have control and put us in prison and in jail for speaking out. Like hell no, bitch, you lost your damn mind. You can fuck all the niggas and let them bust you out you want. You ain't locking us up because we don't want to be witches and devil worshippers. That's the thing. You ain't finna persecute Christian persecution. And so yeah, dude, yeah, like I've been said, I had no problem. That's why I said they quit acting. Y'all the ones wishy washy. All that BLM shit, be a black light. No, nigga, you supposed to be a gangster. You got it for one. You supposed to be smart enough, and like we know, that's why they going all this spying. Everybody that got caught or this and that, there's plenty of smart niggas that never got caught. I know for a fact. But there's plenty that did get caught. I know that for a fact that they're smart. But they still got caught. But uh so you gotta make a choice. Like I said, you going out like a G or you just, doing your time. And that's why I said you're supposed to be the smart thing you're supposed to do is not do anything that's gonna get you a lot of time. It's just like the stock market. Risk versus reward. You ain't finna invest all your money in some stupid shit and lose everything. It's worse because you done invested all your time and energy in some stupid crime and you ain't get nothing and now you going to prison for 30 years, or you invested in dope and for 3 or 4 or 5 years you was the man selling this and that keys. You had money, cars, houses, bitches, got busted. Make it so bad, you smart enough to know you ain't got no guns, you just got dope. So now you ain't got no hands charged. You go in the club fed, minimum security, because you was a big timer. That's how you got it. That's why, like a lot of niggas know, you don't touch that shit if you can't get to the top. Just leave it alone. Don't be no nickel and dime because you selling nickel and dimes. You struggling, mentally stressed, worried about the cops. And once you get caught, you go into state prison, regular old prison for 8, 10 years. When you could have got down, like I said, if you was on your grind and your hustle and worked your way to a key in kilos, you go into federal prison, minimum security because you didn't have no guns when they kicked in your door. You just had the dope. The guns were somewhere else. That's why you got posse to watch your back because you the man. That's what that's what your crew for. But when the SWAT team come, you just give up. And you had your good run. You done buried your money anyway. You got money buried. You got money for a goddamn lawyer. I'm telling you the truth. So you good. You do your little years and Fed, or you might have medium security. Whatever. The one down in Atlanta, the Fed campus. But uh, yeah. I think the one the max is the Fed max. What is that? Colorado or something? I don't know. I don't want to find out. But anyway. But that's how risk versus reward. You don't do that dumb shit. But whoever this dude was, he right now there's nothing to even say. So I'm finna just that's all I realized what I was talking about. I was gonna say something about the girl. I can't find that video. Who another one got killed by her boyfriend, but or something like that. But the thing was, that's not what it's about with me. It's it's like I keep saying, we're all everybody's catching on, but all these women and especially these young black women who turn to that new shit, that this, but it's ancient. There is ancient, but it's new for these young girls because in the '80s they all supposed to be, you know, uh, Christians. The grandma had them in church, and so now they all, but now they all into this new age astrology and this and that, and so it's not just people leaving comments, about how they, that's she's messing with that, and that's probably what it's not we're being that's what I'm saying. That's the shit that we're talking about. You always try to tell us to be quiet, don't talk about it, but it's like no, we gonna talk about this. We gonna talk about this. I can't find it. I thought I had queued it up, as I would call it. But don't look like I thought I had. But my point in bringing it up is not really the story. Is another same story. It's just that, like I said, it's pointing out that I see more and more people speaking out about that astrology and everything else. But I guess I thought I had saved it or something. Maybe I did. I can't find it. But anyway, there. That's it. I'm out of here.